So this is gonna shock you. This is gonna shock you because we always talk about the do's, right? And I feel that we don't talk about the don'ts. Yeah, I just had an idea, that we don't really talk about the don'ts, guys. So on this video, I want to talk about a couple don'ts that we should not do when it comes to business. Let's say Tanzania, because this is where I'm based and this is where I have experience with these two businesses that I'm going to discuss with you, right? This is the African Jumbie. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If it's your first time here, as always, karibuni sana. Habari za asubuhi, habari za jioni, siku mwema, siku vipi, wherever you are in the world, guys, I welcome you. I appreciate you. I thank you for being here. I thank you for watching the video. Please, guys, don't forget, to give the video a like, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Let's get into this video. Yeah, so I was thinking, about this, right? This topic. And I wanted to bring it to you guys, and I wanted to talk to you about a couple businesses that seems attractive. It's attractive on paper. It's attractive to set up. Don't cost a lot of money. It's easy to get going, but it's a steady stream of income. Yes, all of that is attractive, guys. But when you really get down to it and you understand the mechanics of those business, it's a big mistake. Number one on the list, motorcycle business. Don't get into motorcycle business in Tanzania. I've done it. Even before I moved to Tanzania, we were doing it, right? My Tanzanian business partner, you guys know my Tanzanian brother and I, we've been doing this business, right? And I'll tell you this, 4 years ago, that business was more attractive. Yeah, 4 years ago, when you could have gotten a motorcycle for $800, that business was more attractive, right? You would make a little profit, yeah? Now, like a motorcycle is $1,200, okay? That's like 3 million shillings. When we started doing this business, we got our motorcycle for almost 2 million shillings. And in 4 years' time, the price of motorcycles went up way, way, way high. And the money that the guy is supposed to bring to you every day has remained the same. So you know that I don't really get into breaking down numbers, right? But I'll try to give you some numbers, and you can run the numbers for yourself, and you can see, right? So right now, in Dar es Salaam, a TVS motorcycle, like a TVS 125 or a Boxer 125 would cost you 3 million Tanzanian shillings. That's like $1,200, yeah? And the motorcycle riders supposed to bring you 10,000 shillings every day. Okay, that's like $3.5, like $4, right? They're supposed to bring you that every single day. Do the numbers, guys. Do the math, right? So if you're paying $1,200 for the motorcycle, and they're bringing you $4 every day, right? And the thing with the motorcycle business, those guys are on contract for 1 year. After the 1 year term, the motorcycle goes to them. You understand? So it's not a business that you can continue with this motorcycle for 2-3 years, right? You buy the motorcycle, you give it to a guy on contract, you go to the chairperson, you go to wherever, and you have documentation written up. They sign, you sign, they get a copy, you get a copy. And after 1 year, guys, so for 1 year, they are paying you 10,000 shillings per day. It's like $4 per day for this motorcycle. And after the 1 year term, that motorcycle goes to them, and they start making money off that motorcycle. So just imagine, they make about, let's say, when I run numbers, those guys can make 400,000 shillings per month on the motorcycle once they have it out of contract. So once the contract is end, they would be benefiting more from that motorcycle than you who actually buy that motorcycle. So the motorcycle right now costs $1,200, right? So when you do the math, after the 1 year term, you're only making almost 100 and what? Almost $145 like profit. So you buy the motorcycle, you give it to them, they operate that like motorcycle, they bring you 10,000 shillings every day. But this is where the problem is, right? Collecting that 10,000 shillings from those guys is where the problem is. These young guys who ride motorcycle, man, those guys are not, responsible. Those guys, they go out, women, some of them gamble, they do whatever, guys, and sometimes to get that 10,000 shillings every day, it's a problem. This can be very, very stressful. So this is where the major problem is. Collecting the money is where the major problem is. Because a lot of people don't care. A lot of people don't, and you have, and this is the thing, right? You have to collect that money every day. Because just imagine, if you cannot collect 10,000 shillings every day, it adds up at the end of the week. That's like 70,000 shillings at the end of the week. So you cannot collect 10,000 shillings. How are you going to collect 70,000 shillings? How are you going to collect what? 240,000 shillings at the end of the month. Some of these guys, I'm telling you, these guys make money, because it's not easy, but they make money, right? So for example, from my area to like get to Kiganboni Market, okay, you pay like 2,000 shillings, okay, to get there. During rush hour time, AM rush hour, say these guys carry like 10 passengers. 10 to, that's like 20,000 shillings, right? Not adding the few passengers they carry like during the day, and then in the afternoon time, PM rush hour again, right? And so some of these guys work from early morning, from 4 in the morning till 9-10 o'clock at night, especially on the like weekends, right? The smart guys now, they try to clear their like payments off during the weekend, from Monday to like Wednesday. They try to clear the like payments off. So what they make the rest of the week goes into their pocket, right? But some of these guys, man, those young guys that do this business, like I said, they women, bars, gambling, and whatever, right? So although this business is attractive and many people have reached out to me to ask me about this business, I have done this motorcycle business. I was so happy to get out of it because the stress my brother have to go through to get our payment every week, every day, and sometimes every week, it is too much. And for that reason, don't invest your money in the motorcycle business. The motorcycle business, Bajajs are the same thing. Bajajs carry more passengers. Bajajs can carry up to 4 passengers. Legally, they're supposed to carry 3, but they usually have one guy sitting up in front with the operator. And then when you see the police, you have to get off and you have to run till they cross over. And then so that, that's another thing. The Bajaj now, they gave the owner 30,000 shillings every day. Right? So Bajajs are like tuk-tuk for those who don't know. Those type of transportation business, do not invest your money. Based upon my experience, do not invest your money in those business. The next business that you should not invest your money in is buses, dollars. Oh, my friends, don't invest your money. You go to Tanzania, listen, if you want to go there and you want to be a bus driver, you want to buy your own bus. Guys, I'm having some tea from Magaroto Forest. Some nice hot spiced tea on a cold winter's night. Does the body well. If you want to go to Tanzania and you want to be a bus driver and you have your own dollar, you don't mind driving, you don't mind doing whatever, okay, fine, you'll make money. But once you take your transport and you hand it over to someone, this is what most people do. They buy those like dollars, minibuses, and they give it to one guy to operate. And there's a set amount of money that you have to bring to the owner of those buses every day. I'll tell you, I have a Tanzanian friend. He goes to the mosque, this guy has money. He made it in like Tanzania. He stayed in Tanzania. He made it. This guy owns so many properties, right? and he had dollars, and he told me, he said, never ever do that. I have a British friend from Britain. You guys know when I go to Kigamboni, I said I have a friend from England that lives in Kigamboni, right? This guy owned 3 buses. Owned 3 buses, yes? Came over to Tanzania. He built his house. He bought the buses, set up his business, yeah? They ruined him. The operators, the drivers of the buses, they ruin his business. They ruin him. They don't care. They don't care. He in the end, he had to sell his buses just to get out of it. The stress. We didn't make any money today. And the buses are packed. Buses in Tanzania are packed. We didn't make any money today. We had mechanical problems. We had to spend money. We had this, we had that, and they're making money. And the same drivers, within the 1 year, 2 years, they ruin you, and they end up buying their own buses. They end up buying their own bus. The stress of operating those businesses is not worth it. A lot of people who do this business, the drivers and the riders of the motorcycle, they have no credibility. They don't care. They don't care if you ruin this business that you cannot really oversee. You can't really be there. Unless you want to go on the bus and collect your money by yourself, okay. But when you're depending on people to hand over money to you at the end of the day, people are not trustworthy that way. You see those buses in Tanzania, anywhere you go, those buses are packed. Transportation business in Tanzania, they're packed. Now, if you want to get into coach, you want to buy coach, where you go long distance from Dar es Salaam to Tanga, Dar es Salaam to Kilimanjaro to Moshi, and those type of places where people buy tickets. You want to do that business? Okay, those type of business you can make money. You need a larger investment. Those type of businesses, those type of transportation business can make money. If you want to get into trucking and whatever, you make money. But if you want to get into buses, local buses, you want to get into motorcycle. And I talk about this before, right? Motorcycle business in Tanzania can be very lucrative because the buses are so packed and people want to get home. They need an alternative means of transportation, and they take motorcycles, they take bajajis. So those small transport business, they feel a need, they feel a gap. So you would think that it would be profitable, but collecting the money from the guys, my friends, do not invest your money based upon my experience, based upon what I've seen, what I know, and what I learned. These 2 businesses in Tanzania that looks lucrative to a lot of people. It's easy to register. It's easy to get set up. Small capital. Just imagine you have $5,000, right? You can buy 3 motorcycles. You can register it as a business, which most people do. You register that as a business. You get residency using that business, but collecting the money at the end of the day, collecting the money at the end of the week, collecting the money from the mini buses at the end of the week. Those type of businesses, guys, do not invest your money, because it will give you hypertension. It will give you, a level of stress that you cannot bargain for. You did not bargain for. So if you want to have peace of mind, if you don't want to lose money, stay away from those business in Tanzania. Thank you for watching this video, guys. Don't forget to give it a like, leave a comment, let me know what you think. If you've been to Africa, if you're thinking about those type of businesses, if you have invested in those businesses, if you lost money, leave a comment. Peace and love. Bye for now.